Hey, Eggs Eat Your Thoughts here, coming at you with another video. Well, today's video is still sponsored by Light Bio because they are the ones that got me all of these Firefly Petunias that I've been working with this year. Now, we've finally reached midway through summer. It is July 16th, and our Firefly Petunias are looking fabulous. So on my right here, we have the OG, the original white Firefly. And over here on my left, we have the Light Bio Pink, which is the pink Firefly Petunia. Now, both of these petunias are bioluminescent, so they glow in the dark. Like this. So what we're going to talk about today is kind of the progress of how our Firefly Petunias are growing. So if you have petunias that look just like this, you know, the same color, the same size, you're doing great. If your petunias are struggling, we're going to help you correct some of that for next season. And also, we're going to have a related video where we talk about how we can recover ones that don't look quite as attractive as we would like them to right now. So with these, both of these Firefly Petunias, if we stretch them out, are going to be about 3 foot across if we spread out the entire skirt. And that is not uncommon for me and my petunia growing. As you can see behind me, petunias are kind of my thing. I was a nurseryman for over 40 years. I've been an agriculture educator and just an overall plant nerd. So what we should probably cover is, why do my Firefly Petunias look like this? So some of you may have Firefly Petunias that look a little bit like this. They're small, they're a little gangly, they have some flowers on them, they still glow, but they're just not really performing for you. Would you believe me if I told you this Firefly Petunia and this Firefly Petunia are the same age as these Firefly Petunias? Yeah, they came in the same shipment, and yet we have drastically different sizes. And there's 2 reasons for that. One, if you'll notice, this Firefly Petunia is a little bit lighter in color. So this Firefly Petunia is a little bit lighter in color. If we were to take a leaf off of the other Firefly, you can see that for the most part, these leaves are 2 different colors. One is a dark green and one is a light green. And with that, really why we've got that difference is the fertilizer regimen that we've been doing. Now, this one has had a good fertilizer regimen, so it's a nice deep green color. But the difference here relies to more than just the fertilizer. So fertilizer is part of it, but the other part is actually something a little bit easier. It's the container size. If they have very little foot room or room for their roots, they're going to be a small plant. They're going to be bonsai'd in a way. So yeah, small roots, small plant. Bonsai trees have small roots. Bonsai trees are small plants. Even though that the actual specimen may be a tree that could be 100 feet tall, we can dwarf that specimen simply by limiting the roots. And that's really what's going on here, is the roots in our plant are limited. They have limited space to grow, they have limited space to capture nutrients, and the plant responds with that knowledge by keeping the plant small. So in my plants, all of them come in as plugs and they get placed in a 4-inch nursery container. So that's 4 inches by 4 inches by 4 inches. That's the size pot that I use when I first receive my Firefly Petunias. They go from that plug container into these pots, and I pot them up in a soil called Sunshine Mix number 4 by SunGrow. And I'll drop a link to the video right here. So that's the first step. So they're going to live about the first 4 to 6 weeks of their life in a 4-inch by 4-inch container. The next thing I step them up to is what's called a gallon nursery container. So this one is a little bit larger. It's about 6 inches across and about 10 inches or so tall. It really just kind of depends on the vendor for what they sell you as a gallon container. They don't really hold a gallon of fluid. They're just called a gallon container. So about 6 inches across and about 10 inches high. So as you can see, the soil volume is much greater in this gallon container. So that 4-inch pot will fit inside of that gallon container. And what that does is it provides a larger reservoir for that plant to extract moisture from that soil and nutrients. It's It's like having a bigger stomach, right? They're able to get more things in there for them to grow. The soil isn't drying out as fast, and there's more available nutrients for those roots to reach and grow a larger plant. And my plants will sit in this one again for between 4 and 6 weeks, just depending on my growing season and how well it's doing. Now, with my containers, you can see that they're in much larger pots. They're not in gallons, they're actually in multiple gallon pots. These containers are about 12 inches, and this is slightly a different size. This one's actually a 14 inch, but it's the one I have empty to demo. But they're in containers that are at least 12 inches across and at least 12 inches high. I think some of these are actually closer to, this one here is 14 inches by about 14 inches. But you want them in at least a 12 by 12 container, and you want them pretty good size, and that's going to provide a really good reservoir for moisture and nutrients for your plant. It's going to give them more foot room, and it's going to allow that plant to get bigger. So can we put them in a container bigger than this? Well, honestly, with Firefly Petunias, that's not really necessary. This is as large of a container as you really need to go. And in this, these two planters, there's only one plug in there. So there's only one plant. I don't plant multiples in these. These are single plant units. Yeah, it's quite big. As you can see, that's a pretty good sized container. Now this planter is going to grow all summer once we reach this size. So my plants were in this size about June, and they've been left there. So they've had a good solid 6 weeks in containers that are at least 12 inches by 12 inches. So if you have a what's called a 5-gallon can, or you can get a 4-gallon, those are going to do just fine for you. Or, so if you are one of those people that likes to get the chrysanthemums, or otherwise known as mums, from Costco, save those containers, because those are the perfect size container. If not, you can always go to Walmart, and they have a larger container there that they do have for sale. Now those Walmart containers cost you, I think about $7. And they're going to hold a decent amount of potting soil, and they're going to provide good space for your plant. So if you're going to ask me what recipe it takes to get petunias to look like this, I'm going to say you got to have the right fertilizer, you've got to have the right soil, and you've got to have the right container size. So we're going to use our Jack's Classic Petunia Feed. I'll put a link here down in the description if you would like to buy that online. You're going to have the right potting soil, which is your Sunshine Mix number 4 by SunGrow, which is available at Lowe's and Home Depot. And if it's not in your area, just have them shipped to store and pick it up there. And then lastly, you want to have a container that's large enough, that's at least 12 inches by 12 inches for your plant to grow in for the rest of the summer. If it's a 14 by 14, that's fine, but we don't really need to go much larger than that. So right fertilizer, right soil, right size container. And you too can have bioluminescent petunias like this light bio pink that can be 3 foot across by the end of the summer. I know they say that they get 12 to 14 inches across, but if you do the right thing, you can have some monster bioluminescent plant. Anyway, as always, I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed. And if you want more information like this, go ahead and head over to Patreon. So patreon.com/agteacherthoughts. And that's where we have all of our super top secret information about the plants that we grow and some of the plants we're creating. So you'll find it over there on Patreon. And that's just $5 a month, and all of those proceeds go to help support the channel. Anyway, as always, I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed. Ag Teacher Thoughts out.